It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Good evening, everybody. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Great to have you with us on 2K Sports. And coming right up, we'll see the Oklahoma City.
On the day that George Washington was born. And now, guys, thank you, David. Doors should be quite a battle tonight. Two terrific front courts. What do you expect to see?
Well, I'm really curious to see the level of physicality on the interior in the painted area, each side trying to impose its will upon the other. Who does the better job invading the space and contesting shots? Just don't invade my space over here, Mr. Harlan. Keep to your side of the table, will you?
I wouldn't think of it. I would not think of it. Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've got Ingram. Aaron Baines out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Dragic, and it's Batum in at the shooting guard position. And Roberson kicks to Mills. Back to Robertson. Screen by Cousins. The dish to Mills. Just 4 to shoot. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
And they had to be sensational defensively on that night to compensate for the fact that they just couldn't find a rhythm offensively.
You could see them trying to find some sort of rhythm on the offensive end, but the more they forced it, the less effective it was.
Portland with the ball. It's a three-point game.
And guys, they just got so many good looks in that one, and the defense never able to affect their offensive rhythm.
Well, I think the defense from the other team was simply porous. There's no other way to put it. So many openings, and they made them pay for it.
Dragic kicks to Ingram. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Oh, the jam by Ingram.
And how about the athleticism from Ingram? Really looking to tear the basket apart with these strong dunks.
And Brandon Ingram, the second overall pick in 2016 out of Duke. What do you make of his rookie season?
You know, very much a work in progress. You have to remember how young he is. Didn't turn 19 until 3 months before the draft. And he's still real thin. So he's got a chance to improve very quickly over the next few seasons as his body continues to mature.
Here's Dragic. The shot that time, not on target. And it's Portland the other way. Aminu, no one around him. Chance there to take the lead, missing. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Ingram kicks to Baines. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And on the season, you know, only shooting around 73%, so not necessarily where he'd like to be.
And the first one at the line is good.
Yeah. So go around the entire thing, try to find out a mix but
He doesn't get the second one. Greg, when you watch DeMarcus Cousins play, you can see the beating he takes in the post, can't you?
Yeah, and that's just how it goes with star centers, with the size and activity of Cousins. Just like Shaq in the sense, big cruising centers are hard to officiate. Other players can lay into them and not even make a dent, but anyone else, it would be a foul.
There's a screen. There's the feed to Ingram. Passes it to Batum. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Nice work there coming off the screen.
And you gotta respect the level of concentration Ingram maintains at all times. Doesn't matter if he's wide open or pressured. This guy is a lights out performer.
44 seconds left in the first quarter. And Cousins gets it to go.
And in 2015, Cousins added that three-pointer to his game. Now he can do it all offensively.
Here's Dragic. The teardrop falls in.
I'll tell you, the floater is a shot that takes great touch, but that one looks pretty leaving his fingertips.
Cousins with a screen on Dragic. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. Portland shooting their first free throw tonight.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Roberson the pass to Griffin. Cousins with a screen for Griffin. Pocket 6. They get it back. Tries again. Can't capitalize inside.
Boy, that's exactly how you have to play defense when he's driving the lane. You cannot give him any space.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes. Up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. The Thunder with the lead. And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for Portland, Mills out there with Andre Robertson. Then there's Al-Farouq Aminu. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Griffin in at the power forward position. Good on the shot. 6 points for Brandon Ingram.
And not only can Ingram score from the perimeter, but he can also contribute inside. The way he releases his shot makes it very difficult to block.
Griffin a screen on Batum. And Roberson kicks to Cousins. Shot clock at 6. Hangs in the air and fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here. I didn't know this. You grew up the youngest of 8 children. In what way, if any, did that help you develop the competitive edge you've been known for throughout your terrific career?
You know, I had 4 older brothers, and we played sports my entire life. I picked up the game of basketball at 7, and if you didn't have a little toughness with 4 brothers trying to compete against them, you were going to be in some trouble. So this game has been absolutely great to me.
And I'm sure you remember the first time you picked up a basketball and dribbled a basketball.
No question about it, Kevin. 7 years old, running through some hedges like I was coming out of a locker room. It was special.
And Batum kicks to Dragic. Shoots over Mills. Another miss by Dragic.
Boy, I'll tell you, he has plenty of space, but it looked like a little bit of a hitch in that release.
On the pass to Aminu. Cousins with the bucket. Cousins has got 7 points in the game.
He is just a monster on the boards. And with those soft hands Cousins has, he's going to turn those offensive rebounds into putbacks almost every time.
Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Batum, good.
I tell you, there are players who can get thrown off when they're that wide open, but this guy keeps his cool and doesn't rush it.
Screen by Cousins. In the corner, it's Griffin. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Griffin's got the lead, back up to 1 now for the Trailblazers. Davis setting the pick for Dragic. To the inside. Just his first attempt. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Cousins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. He feeds it to Robertson. Back to Cousins. And he banks in the layup. And now a 3-point Trailblazer lead.
And Cousins really is a fantastic post player. Once he gets the ball in a spot he likes, he is going to score.
Mills with the steal. Now, here's Aminu. He's tightly guarded. Here's Cousins. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Baines has got 4 rebounds in this game. Dragic dishes to Batum. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Dragic with a wide open look. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Boy, he hasn't given them much of anything tonight. He's got to look for his own shot a little less and keep the ball moving.
Roberson the pass to Cousins. Here's Griffin. No good with the triple. Thunder trailing by 3. Outside Dragic. Ingram setting a pick for Dragic. Ingram kicks to Davis. Lets it go from 11, and it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime
Ernie Johnson
Show.
here. Got Shaq. Got the first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. They never dug too deep a hole for themselves in the first period. The most they trailed by was 5. The second quarter was a tight battle, but they were the slightly better team. Not by very much, however. And now, folks,
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. You look at Dragic with it. So for Oklahoma City right now, we've got Aaron Baines. Ingram is out there with Davis. Then there's Batum, and it's Dragic in at the point. Aminu against Batum. 5 on the clock. Over Aminu. And the shot no good, a bit short. Portland's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. One of the most impressive things about Blake Griffin is Greg when he gets out and runs the open floor.
Yeah, not to mention his ability to run the break himself. A terrific ball handler, even under pressure, and one of the best passers at the 4 in the league, if not the best. And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
And Batum kicks to Baines. Outside Dragic. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Dragic has got his second bucket of the night.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Wynn.
And to me, that's all about the body control, right, Greg? I mean, he does such a stellar job sizing up his man and drains it despite having the size on him.
As a former point guard at Providence Doris in college basketball, you had to initialize plenty of different plays, work within different styles and schemes. Is there a particular offensive scheme that you prefer beyond others?
You know, when I was a kid, believe it or not, though I'm an East Coast kid, during the Lakers and Celtics era, I was actually a Showtime fan. I love the fast pace, their ability to get in transition, the spectacular James Worthy being fed so perfectly by the incomparable Magic Johnson. I am much more a pace and space fan than I am a grinded out player. You know, I'm a Knicks fan by heart, and though I love the success they had in the 90s, I would say that the style of play today is much more appealing to me.
It is. It's so attractive to watch. Movement and fluid basketball and sets that run with precision. It's great to watch.
Poetry in motion.
Yes, well said. Mills dishes to Robertson. Griffin passes to Mills. To the wing on the left. And Cousins kicks to Griffin. Portland moving the ball around. Over to the wing. There's the 3. Doesn't go that time. And the Thunder going the other way now. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland this season.
And on paper, you'd call them the better team, but they actually lost the season series against this group a year ago.
Outside, Davis. Dragic the pass to Batum. For the lead. Hills with the rebound.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And Aminu kicks to Griffin. Over Davis. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. It's Ingram on the wing. He has 6. Again, Batum missing. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Robertson dishes to Mills. Screen by Cousins. Mills passes to Robertson. Fires for 3, and the 3 ball is good. Aminu's got the lead up to 3 now for Portland.
Obviously, he's not the top priority for the defense in those situations. It results in an open 3.
And Batum kicks to Dragic. Davis setting the pick for Dragic to the inside. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by Dragic. Dragic has got 3 assists tonight.
A steady screen set on that play, and the defense disappears. Nice communication between teammates to make that play work.
Now here's Mills. He's guarded by Dragic. Cousins inside. Baines is there. Shot's good by Mills.
That's just an incredible find coming from the big man. No debating Cousins' smarts on the court. He picks out a pass there that not many guys would have seen.
And Batum kicks to Davis. Griffin with some nice D. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. It's the Trailblazers. They're up by 3. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. Terry Stotts had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hey, listen, our activity's good.
We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. Here's Mills. We've got Andre Robertson. Griffin is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's Al-Farouq Aminu, and it's Mills in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Cousins with a screen on Dragic. 6 to shoot. Here's Robertson, and he banks in the layup. Roberson's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Trailblazers.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Dragic kicks to Ingram. They set the pick. It's Davis on the wing. Davis sets a screen. Here's Dragic. He can't hit that time. And it's Portland the other way. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. And Robertson has it in the corner. Picked by Griffin. And Robertson kicks to Mills. Over in the corner, Cousins. No good on the 3.
Yeah, you love the solid screen, but what you hate is just the inability to finish.
You know, that's okay, I think. Even though they miss, they still have to be happy with the shot selection.
Here's Robertson, defended by Batum. Aminu misses.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Batum brings length and a versatile game to his spot on the wing, and his defense always a big asset for this team. He's the kind of player that everybody needs to have out there, kind of a glue guy.
Good on the second free throw.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a 1-possession game.
And Mills kicks to Griffin. Well placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Dishes it to Batum. Off the pick. And Davis with the basket on the assist from Batum.
As dangerous as he is inside, Davis gives opponents nightmares when he's able to get to the mid-range. He's very reliable when he steps back and takes the jump shot.
Mills dishes to Cousins. The bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Cousins has got the lead back up to 6 now for the Trailblazers. Dragic the pass to Baines. Batum with the ball. Al-Farouq Aminu covering. And Batum kicks to Davis. And the rejection by Cousins.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, Cousins is a legitimate shot blocking threat, using that reach to deter shots.
They set the screen. Griffin against Davis. shot is off.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Well, if he wasn't there, that shot's going in. Love the effort on the defensive end.
Dragic dishes to Ingram. Releases. And it's Davis missing. Just a tiny lead for him.
And a chance to make it a little bigger right here.
Now here's Dragic. D right on him.
Boy, the defense gets into his head and alters his release when he really doesn't have to.
.36 seconds left in the game, and so they choose to intentionally foul. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that puts them up by 5.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're behind by 5. 35 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And they need to use as little time as possible here. If they can get a bucket before the clock hits 24 seconds, they can try for a stop on the next possession. If there's less than 24, then they'll have to foul.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. He told them they have to pick it up. He said there's no time like the present, fellas. Embrace the moment, and let's take back this game. See what they can do, Kevin.
Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
And you can tell that Cousins wants to win badly. A super competitive guy. His skill set is off the charts. He's showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're down by 7. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Batum. Connects. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. And an intentional foul right there. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And he is unable to get the second one. And so here is Oklahoma City. Pass to Ingram. He dishes it to Dragic. That 3 off the mark. And now we've got the intentional foul. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. From deep three-point range, offline. So the Trailblazers win it. It was a fantastic. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Dorisburg, David Aldridge.
Because of free. This ain't no such thing as halfway crooks, scared to death.